What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by, and today I'm going to be telling you guys exactly how I made $750 in one day on Shopify Dropshipping. So stay tuned and I will tell you exactly how I did it. So there's a couple of things you need to have to be successful on dropshipping and stuff like that, and trust me guys, I failed for a while. I know exactly what not to do and what to do, so just hear me out with this stuff. It's a couple of steps and you sort of need to have them all basically done together to actually be successful. If you only have one or two of these steps, it's not going to work. You need to have every single one and you need to do it pretty well. So the first thing you need to have in order to be at least mildly successful with Shopify dropshipping is a brand, right? You need to brand your store. You need to create a brand around your products, because that's what builds a community. That's what makes people want to give you their money. That's what makes people want to buy from you when you create a brand, because it plays on the psychology of the consumer. So you create a brand, and you do this by posting on Instagram. So you can, if let's say you have a Hawaii beach type theme product, right? You go on Instagram, you create a store page promoting your store, right, with your store name and everything like that, your logo as the profile picture, and you post beach pictures, people surfing, people in the water, people in Hawaii, stuff like that, good content about your niche, right? And then you also promote your products on there, right? You make product posts, but you don't want to have just your product with some random background from AliExpress. You want to order the product and take professional pictures with it, with people in the picture, with their faces in the picture, and just really high quality, good pictures with that product, because that's what is going to make people really want to buy. If you really want to know how to brand, look at Movement Watches on Instagram, look at Supreme on Instagram. They're extremely good at branding. They create a community around their products, and people just want to buy from them just because of the brand. That's just how it works. Why do you buy Gucci half the time? Because it's Gucci, right? So that's one of the things you have to have a really good brand, and you have to brand it on Instagram, Facebook, doesn't matter, just brand it really well. Number two is you have to have a professional, nice looking store, right? It's gotta be professional, it's gotta be really neat, really nice on the eyes, just really simple, a good store. It's gotta be professional. If it looks scammy, no one's gonna buy from you. No one's gonna want to spend money on your store. You gotta have the trust badges. You gotta have good product descriptions, good product pictures, and the About Us, have a brand story. So people think you're a real brand. People think you are a real brand. You are a real business. So, just display that, you know what I mean? Look at what other huge brands are doing with their website and just make it sort of designed like it. You don't have to take every little thing and make it the same exact thing, but sort of just take the same concept, take the same simplicity and the same professionalism, and just put it on your site. A third thing, and this is probably one of the most important, is you need to have a cool ad, right? A really good ad that gets the person's interest, that really a professional picture, and it has to be really, really nice ad to get their interest, because if it's just a product on a white background, right, no one's gonna want to buy from that. No one's gonna be like, this is boring as fuck, I'm not buying this thing. But if it's let's say you have a turtle necklace and you got the beach in the background, and the girl's wearing it, and the sun's setting, and it's a purple sky, and all this stuff, then you're gonna drive a lot of traffic to your site, and the more traffic you get, if you have a good site, then you get conversions, right? So that's gonna drive a lot of traffic if you have a really good, high quality looking ad. Next, you wanna have a good product, right? This is obvious, everyone talks about this. You need to have a good product. You need to make sure it's a winning product. You need to make sure it sells. It doesn't have to be the most popular product in the world. Actually, that's probably bad. You wanna make sure it's at least selling a little bit, right? You wanna make sure it's sellable. Just make sure it's a good product that people are gonna wanna buy. And in order to do that, you gotta do product research, right? You gotta do market research. Who's gonna want? The next and very last thing is, and after this I'm gonna go into exactly how I did mine, but you need to have a great offer with a great influencer combined, right? And we're talking about Instagram influencer ads. So you need to have, free plus shipping offers. They're kind of saturated, but they work really well just to get customers in the door, right? It's a really good tactic for that. Maybe 75% offer for the next 24 hours. You want to put the scarcity and urgency in there, but you don't want to sound generic, guys. You don't want to say limited time only, whatever. It's so generic, and it just makes people, I read a consumer psychology book on this. It makes people distrust your brand, because the way technology in modern society is manipulating our psychology and our brain wiring, we're actually losing faith in regular institutions and churches and schools and the government and businesses. We have a much decreased trust in all these institutions. So in order to make a sale, you need trust, right? You need the customer to trust your brand. That's the only way they're going to buy. So in order to gain those trust, you can't be cliche. You can't hit them with the cliche business shit, right? You can't just be like, limited time only 50 left, like whatever. You gotta stress urgency, but in a different, nicer way, right? You need to make sure they can trust you. And when you're talking about scarcity and urgency, you want to use positive language patterns. You want to use positive language. There's still time, final hours. That looks way better than, 2 hours left, don't miss out. Obviously, you have to put the right product in front of the right people. You need to find a good influencer with good engagement, with a decent following, who's not fake, right? And then you gotta make sure they're in your niche. Obviously, I mean, you're not gonna fucking put, a dog necklace on a page for I don't know, shoes, right? You get the idea. Like, you guys already, it's just common sense. It's like a kindergartner knows that. Like, you need to put a dog necklace on a dog page, right? Or a husky necklace on a husky page, which is a little more niche specific, which you get better conversions, higher targeting, but it's also harder to find good husky pages that have a decent following. So how I did it was I found a page with 100,000 followers with a 4.5 engagement rate, which was not easy. It took like 2 hours to find that influencer. I found two of them, two good influencers. They were both in my niche. I found a good product because I did a lot of product research. I found what was working. This product was moving a lot of units and making a ton of money for a lot of stores. I consulted with some people that I knew, right? I networked with people. I was like, hey, what do you think of this ad? How can I change this? I sent them the description. They sort of tweaked it up for me. They were like, hey man, I think you should make, the free a little bit bigger and then the just pay shipping a little smaller, and don't cover the product with it, put them more on the side. So I sort of took what they were saying, and some of it I didn't do because I didn't really agree with it. Some of it I did do, and it actually helped it and make it look a lot better. And so I made a really good looking ad, right? And it was really engaging and really good looking. And not only that, I didn't promote one product, I promoted multiple products on a slideshow of just photos, right? Normally a lot of video ads do pretty good, but I was sort of skeptical of video ads because the influencers hadn't really posted videos, and the videos that they did post didn't get that many views. So I just went with pictures and I did a slideshow, right? Because I'm not just gonna promote one product. If I'm gonna promote something, I can get the most out of my money. So I promoted like 2 or 3 products on a multiple picture post. I posted that, I made a good caption with good psychology, worded it in a way that I can manipulate the psychology so people would, get the attention and say, oh, this is cool, I'm gonna go check this out, right? I branded on my Instagram hard, put up content that was related to my niche. I put up just a few product pictures, not that many. And by the way, I didn't even order this product, right? If I had ordered the product and took professional pictures with it, I could have made way more money. But I just sort of wanted to get it out there to see what would happen, to see if I could actually sell it, and it worked. So it wasn't, professional picture. It was an AliExpress picture, but it was still a pretty good picture, right? I grew my Instagram so that, more social proof, so the brand looked bigger than it actually was, right? I went on the About Me page on my site and made a whole brand story. I put a blog post all about the brand, right? I created a really professional website, really good product descriptions, and I slapped on some upsells, right? I slapped on upsells, order bumps. I set up email marketing campaigns. I created a good ad, found a good influencer, put it in front of the right audience, knew it was winning, so I limited the guesswork as much as possible, guys. And that's just how you do it. Create a professional website, and I just killed it, guys. And now I'm working on scaling it, because that's what you do after you're at this point. You scale it, right? You get customers in the door. Now guess what I can do, right? If I have customers in the door, I can put them through a funnel and I can sell them more shit, right? More shit with the same theme. Because as long as you have customers, there's always a percentage of those customers that are gonna buy more from you. They trust you, they like your brand, they're happy with it, they're gonna buy more. Always. You can never run out of shit to sell people. That is number one thing. You can never run out of shit to sell people. So I'm working on, putting them through funnels and just keep selling them to grow my business. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'm probably gonna make some other videos on how to do various things with Shopify dropshipping. So if you found value in this video, drop a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm just starting out, trying to help you guys. That's pretty much it. Cause I know how hard it is, guys. I know what it's like to fail and lose a shitload of money. Trust me. I'll be uploading my stories soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.